Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us on this very special night. My name is Alicia Smith, and I'm the morning anchor at WXYZ 7 Action News and also TV20 Detroit. It is my sincere honor to be with you this evening for the 13th annual virtual. Thank you. Thank you. It's a party here at the Townsend, the 13th annual virtual Toasting Hope tasting event, where we are broadcasting live, as I mentioned, from the beautiful Townsend Hotel in Birmingham, Michigan. Now, whether we are virtual or in person, again, this is the second year for our virtual event, this occasion is very important. It's vital. The funds raised tonight support the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan's vital work of serving the epilepsy community throughout the state of Michigan. And many of you may already know that 1 in 26 people will develop epilepsy at some point in their lifetime. 1 in 26. Think about that. Now, I'm sure if not all of you, many of you know somebody who has epilepsy, or maybe you yourself have epilepsy. The foundation is here for each and every one of you. Now, I personally understand how important the foundation's mission is. There are 2 people in my life who live with epilepsy: my Michigan mom, Heidi, and our dear sweet cousin, Kelly. And I know the power that seizures can have. And that's why I'm so very grateful for the life-changing work of the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan. And we have a very exciting night for you this evening. The big reveal of our silent auction and drawing winners is coming up, and you can continue placing your bids until 7 p.m. So you have about 30 more minutes left. So keep those bids on coming. On the screen, you're going to see a QR code, and when you take a picture of that, a photo with your smartphone, it'll take you directly to the Toasting Hope event website, where after you register for free, you can also view and bid on all of the amazing packages, including a 65-inch smart TV and a sound bar, our Toasting Home at Home package, and so much more. I was really impressed. I mean, applause for all the good stuff this year. It really is amazing. But before we get into anything else, I do want to recognize and thank the incredibly hardworking and dedicated Toasting Hope committee members who make this event possible. Our 2 amazing co-chairs, dear sweet ladies, we love them to pieces, Angie May and Lisa Piggott, as well as committee member Jackie Carnes. Just squeeze and hug her and love her too. They're going to be joining us here at the Townsend Hotel for tonight's big event. But in the meantime, we do want to check in with a few of our other committee members who are joining us from the comfort of their home. Hello, and a big thank you to Melissa Conway, Soni Doshi, Debbie Hannigan, John Kopp, Stephen Kewen, Stephanie Mall, Heather Maurer, and Jessica Van Teen. And we also want to thank our other amazing committee members: Cy Adler, Jen Berlin, Joan Brogy, Annalisa Esposito Bloom, Danielle Kovakovich, Terry Liggins, NJ Phillips, Nina Sandu, and Angela Wilhelm. Help me give a big round of applause. The 2021 committee members, once again, thank you all for everything you have done to make the 13th annual Toasting Hope tasting event possible. We are so grateful to all of our sponsors as well for their dedication and support to the community. Your loyalty to such a deserving community is truly appreciated. A huge, big, grand thank you to our platinum sponsor, UCB, our gold sponsors, Team Teagan and the Suburban Collection, our silver sponsors, Ralph and Jen Bryant and Steve and Carly Kewen, our bronze sponsors, Bronzed and Bear, Christensen Law Firm, Dr. and Mrs. Thomas A. Lalonde and family, the Joel and Eileen Siegel family, Marketing Tools Incorporated, Norellis, NPO Transportation, Patricia L. Morris, William and Nancy A. Dunn, and Mary Mudicelli, Robert and Cynthia Person, Timothy and Heather Maurer, and Zogenix. Our copper sponsors, Caregivers Hope, Debbie Hannigan, the Detroit Academy of Etiquette, and Meyer. And our printing sponsor, Printnology, and our floral sponsor, Dynasty flowers and gifts. I mean it when I say it. This event would not be possible if it wasn't for each and every one of you. So thank you so very much to our incredible Toasting Hope committee and all of our amazing sponsors. And now I am truly honored to introduce a woman who defines what it means to be compassionate and dedicated. A woman who works so hard to keep us inspired and motivated, and in turn causes us to employ the same vigor and passion as she gives every single day to those she advocates for. As president of the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan, she is a true leader in every sense of the word, and I know firsthand how dedicated she is to the epilepsy community, how caring she is, how sincere and generous. Without further ado, please join me in welcoming Brianna Romines.
Well, thank you, Alicia, for that very kind introduction, and good evening, everyone. Now, before I begin, let me extend my deepest gratitude to Alicia Smith, because not only is she a 4-time Emmy Award-winning anchor and reporter, she also possesses a heart of gold. I feel honored to know her and to stand beside her tonight. This is actually the 10th year, yes, that Alicia has lent her talent and her voice to our cause. That is a whole decade that she has worked alongside the foundation to help further our mission and spread epilepsy awareness. Her passion to end epilepsy is genuine, and the whole epilepsy community joins me in saying, thank you, Alicia.
Thank you.
Now, to everyone tuning in right now across the country, and especially right here in Michigan, it is an honor to have you here with us tonight. I'm always grateful for the opportunity to advocate for the epilepsy community. Whether we are gathered together in person or virtually, our goal is the same: serving the over 100,000 people in Michigan living with active epilepsy so that they can live their best life. And at the same time, we must do everything we can to create a world that is accepting and barrier-free to those in the epilepsy community. Now, this is no small task, and that is why your support tonight is so important. It's been another year of uncertainty as we continue to navigate through this pandemic. We were hoping to offer both a virtual and in-person Toasting Hope experience, but as a health-based nonprofit organization, our top priority will always be the safety and health of our community. So even though we are not in the same room together, we are still in this together, and we are grateful that all of you have tuned in tonight. You are a true testament to how our community continues to rise to each challenge, no matter what. Now, the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan's mission is to lead the fight to overcome the challenges of living with epilepsy and to accelerate therapies to stop seizures, find cures, and save lives. We are dedicated to empowering individuals with the tools and resources they need to best manage their condition, while at the same time advocating for progress in the community and society as a whole, making it more comfortable and a safer world for those living with epilepsy. And while the foundation offers many wonderful services, there are a few programs, key programs, that we want to highlight, such as our Here For You helpline, in which someone can call to learn more about epilepsy, treatment options, discuss mental health issues, and so much more. Now, when you call our Here For You helpline, you'll be speaking directly with one of our education specialists who will spend as much time as you need to offer guidance and resources. Now, education is the primary tool that we use to change hearts and minds. And an example of this includes our upcoming Wellness and Epilepsy Conference. This year, it will be a free 2-day virtual event taking place on November 12th and 13th. Now, this is Michigan's premier educational opportunity for people with epilepsy, families, and the professionals who serve them. Now, we hope you will join us. Without a doubt, one of our most popular programs for young people with epilepsy is our Camp Discovery at North Star Reach, which you will hear more about later on. Although we have had to change the format of this always enjoyable summertime program due to the pandemic, we take great pride in knowing that we were able to offer a fun, unique camp at home experience that allows those with epilepsy to build community, social skills, and confidence, no matter the format. Your support tonight helps to fund these programs and so much more. So please know that when you bid on an auction package or make a donation, it has a profound impact. And to learn more about everything that we have to offer, please visit us at epilepsymichigan.org or call our Here For You helpline at 1-800-377-6226. Now, we are only able to accomplish so much because of our incredible community of advocates. I'm honored to introduce you to two of our wonderful Toasting Hope co-chairs, Angie May and Lisa Piggott. I'm in awe of these women. I get the ultimate privilege to walk beside them on their epilepsy journey, a journey that comes with celebrations and tears, laughter and frustration. Now, despite all that epilepsy has thrown their way, they rise up. They band together and have supported a community of warriors. So together, with their daughters, who I am fortunate to know and love, they have worked so hard to make this event what it is today. There is no doubt that the world is a better place as a result of these two women. So, without further ado, please join me in welcoming our event co-chairs, Angie May and Lisa Piggott.
All right, are we ready? All right, here we go. Thank you so much, Brianna, and a big thank you to all of you who are joining us tonight. The Toasting Hope Tasting event is a special event that we look forward to every year.
Absolutely.
Yes, it's a fun event, but it's more than that. It's an event that holds a special place near and dear to my heart. My daughter, Tegan, had her first seizure at only 18 months old. Talk about so scary. Through guidance and support from the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan, I have had resources and tools to help us navigate the complexities of our epilepsy. I'm so incredibly grateful to the foundation for the impact they've had on our lives.
Oh, my friend Lisa, I know exactly what you mean, and I am also so grateful for the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan, as they have been an invaluable resource. My husband John and I have two beautiful daughters, Madison and Ashlyn, and both are persons living with epilepsy. We are so thankful to the foundation for always being there for us and for providing such important resources.
Absolutely.
That have not only helped our daughters, but have also helped our entire family as well. Thankfully, we were able to turn to the foundation, Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan, for answers. And I have to tell you, they have gone above and beyond.
Amazing. The staff is incredible.
Every single time.
Yep.
To help us to better understand epilepsy, what treatments are available to help both Madison and Ashlyn truly thrive.
For sure.
And as a parent and as a board member of the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan, this Toasting Hope tasting event is so very special to me. That is why we are here asking for your support. Tonight, we will hear from others as they share their own epilepsy journeys and how impactful and life-changing the foundation has been for them. Although Lisa and I are both parents of children with epilepsy, we are advocating not only for our daughters, but for the entire epilepsy community as well on a regular basis.
Oh, always.
I feel like
Yes.
we connect all the time,
All the time.
with people in our community.
Absolutely. People are asking us questions all the time about
All the
epilepsy.
time, and it's awesome, and that's what the foundation is here for. That is why I am so excited for tonight's virtual Toasting Hope.
Me too, Angie, and we certainly have some amazing silent auction packages you can bid on. As Alicia mentioned, it's not too late to get those bids in, so you have until 7 o'clock, and then the silent auction will close. And then Alicia will be announcing those winners before we wrap up the evening. So be sure to place those bids and stay tuned. If you haven't already registered, it's free to do so. So
What are you
stopping
waiting for? Right?
Yeah.
Let's go.
And we will allow you to view and bid on all of our exciting packages. You can bid at the link below. I think you should be seeing it about right here.
Somewhere.
And you can scan the QR code on the screen to register. We will also soon be announcing the winning names for our drawing this evening. So remember, those of you that purchased the $26 raffles, we're going to be announcing those soon. So thank you everyone who purchased drawing entries. We have some pretty incredible packages this year. I'm especially excited for Let's Go on an Adventure drawing package, as it comes with a brand new beautiful bike that I'm sure my daughter Tegan will steal.
Yeah, right.
A helmet, accessories, so that you can explore all that Michigan has to offer and more.
Oh, God, I saw that drawing, and I thought of you, because I really think that,
Yeah, that
you know,
Tegan would steal it.
Yeah,
That's what you thought.
You were going to become a biker. We also have some pretty awesome silent auction packages, too, that you can bid on right now in that auction. I have my eye on that Grand Rapids package, though, because I sure love that city.
Yes. Can I go with you?
Yes,
Okay,
of course.
good.
That
All right.
package has everything you need to have a perfect family getaway or a girls' weekend.
Girls' weekend. I think that's what it's called for
Right.
sure. Yeah.
So get your bids in on that. But while the drawing and silent auction packages are definitely exciting, we also want to mention that you have the opportunity to donate to the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan tonight too. So hopefully there are people watching from all over the country, Friends and family that want to support our families or just the community of Michigan, thank you. You can donate at the link below, or you can text to donate via text by texting the words Toasting Hope to 56651. Or you can scan the QR code on the screen below with your smartphone. Just take a picture of that. Remember, your support tonight is crucial, and every little bit does help. So if you're able to give, please know that your donation truly does make a big difference for so many of those living with epilepsy and the entire community, for families as well.
Absolutely.
Besides our drawing and silent auction tonight, we will also be featuring some of our classic Toasting Hope elements, including a mission video, which, I mean...
Yeah, I cry every time.
Every single time.
Not that anyone's surprised about that, but yeah, it's so heartwarming.
It's truly what our entire community is about, where you'll hear from those in the epilepsy community, as well as they'll share their personal stories of how the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan has been there to guide and support them along their journey, emphasizing why the Foundation's mission is so vitally important. And of course, we can't have our Toasting Hope event without our Toast to Hope.
Of course, we have to end the evening with that.
Right.
Tonight is such a special evening, and we could not do it without the support of all of you watching, bidding, and donating from home. I hear that some pretty special people wanted to make an announcement, so let's check in with them and see what they have to say.
Hi everyone, my name is Lana, and these are my brothers, Jake, Luke, and Ben. Also, don't forget the silent auction closes at 7 o'clock, so be sure to place your bids. Your support helps a lot of people, including kids like me who have epilepsy. One of the ways the Foundation helps is going into schools and talking to our classmates and our teachers about epilepsy, so they know what to do when someone has a seizure.
Tonight, you're helping the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan do all kinds of important things. Thank you.
Thank you for all your support.
Hi, this is Larry and Michelle Wagner from Warren, Michigan. And although we can't be with you in person, we hope you're enjoying the Tasting Hope event. And hopefully next year we'll see you live. So, Skoll, Prost, bottoms up.
We miss you guys. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Salud!
Nicely done. Those were some very special people. Thank you so much for those important reminders, Lana, Jake, Luke, and Ben. And also a very special thanks to Larry and Michelle Wagner for tuning in to our virtual event tonight. We certainly hope you're enjoying yourselves so far. The silent auction does close at 7 p.m., so keep placing those bids for those exciting silent auction packages. You could win a brand new 65-inch Vizio Smart TV and a sound bar, a romantic date night for two, a lovely girls' night in. So a lot of options there. So much more. Be sure to register if you haven't already at the link below on your screen. Well, I think it's about that time.
It is about that time.
I think it's about, we're finally, the wait is over for the winners of our incredible drawing. I have Jackie Carnes with me, everybody. Give it up for Jackie Carnes. One of our wonderful Toasting Hope committee members here to announce our drawing winners with me. Appreciate everything you do as well for the Epilepsy Foundation. Glad you're here tonight, Jackie.
Thank you so much, Alicia. I'm so excited to be here. Just like Angie and Lisa, this year, you know, this whole event is extremely personal to me, and it really hits home since my mother has epilepsy. You know, she's had epilepsy for much of my life, for over 30 years, and I've been her full-time caregiver. And as a caregiver with a loved one with epilepsy, I've had the chance to experience and witness firsthand just some of the incredible work that the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan does. Really, and they've helped guide me as a caregiver, and they've offered me resources that have made such a meaningful impact on not only my mother's life, but on mine as well.
Sure.
And the foundation every year has a challenge, and where they select a significant epilepsy-related problem to work on. And this year, the challenge they're focusing on is supporting caregivers, which I think is so important, and it's often overlooked.
Right.
Whether it's a child, a sibling, a parent, a friend, a client, caring for someone or supporting someone with epilepsy can be both rewarding and challenging.
Sure.
And society tends to undervalue just the importance of caregivers, and oftentimes, you know, their own physical and mental health can suffer in the face of the lack of this support. So I just think it's so important. And that's why I'm just so grateful to the foundation on this important aspect. And I highly recommend that any of you that are watching, and that those of you that are caring for anyone with epilepsy, I highly recommend that you reach out to the foundation, whether it's the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan or whatever state you're currently in.
Well, I tell you what, it is so important to remind people about supporting caregivers. We thank you for everything you do, not only for the foundation, but obviously in your role as a caregiver, and we're thinking about your mom as well.
Thank you so much.
Jackie, thank you so much.
I appreciate that so much.
Well, I think now it's time for the drawing.
It is,
I think we
yes.
should do the drawing.
Yeah.
So, all right, just a minute to go on in here. I know our viewers at home are so excited to find out if they won. And remember, the drawing's separate from the items that you're currently bidding on right now for the silent auction. If you purchased one or more of the drawing entries for $26 each, you're in here, your name's on here, and you're about to find out if you're a lucky winner. And in case you're wondering, the entries are $26 because, as we were mentioning earlier, 1 in 26 people will develop epilepsy in their lifetime, and that's why we are here tonight. We were talking about how I've been doing this 10 years. When I first started emceeing this event 10 years ago, there was nobody in my family that I knew of who had epilepsy. And then a few years later, my mother-in-law, it was identified, and then just in the last couple of years, my cousin. And so
It's
really,
so much more common
I know,
than you think.
absolutely.
It's just people don't talk about it.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So that number is very significant. Again, 1 in 26 people will develop epilepsy in their lifetime. That's why we're here tonight. So let's get started. Every drawing entry that was purchased here has been put into this magical bin. I'm just gonna, flip it around a few times. And each bottle displayed here has a number on the bottom that corresponds to one of our amazing packages. And I'm going to pull a ticket out of our bin here, and then Jackie is going to select a bottle on the table, and whatever number is on the bottom of that bottle, that is the drawing package that our winner will be receiving, and they'll also receive that lucky bottle of wine or liqueur, and these are fancy, I'm just saying. So when you hear your name announced, you can check out our auction site to see everything that is in your particular drawing package. So are we ready to do this?
We're ready.
I think we're ready. I think I've flipped it enough. So, okay, here we go. Well, here we go. We'll do it again. Can she open it? Okay, I got it open. This is a good thing. Okay, I'm not going to look at any names or anything. I'm just going to reach around. Here we go. First one is Jeffrey W. Bidder number 194. Jeffrey W.
All right, Jeffrey W., you have won the King of the Grill package. It includes all of the necessities for a great summer barbecue, from a Weber grill and tools to an outdoor yard game and a Bluetooth speaker. You're sure to have an amazing cookout. Congrats.
I'm telling you what, the prizes this year are really
creative.
Yeah,
very creative.
I love them. Next up, Sherry W. Bidder number 259.
Sherry W., you have won number 7, So Crafty. So Crafty includes rainbow yarn, markers, colored pencils, a die kit, and so much more. You'll surely be able to create something amazing with this basket. Congrats.
That's a good one. I like that one.
That is.
Crafty. All right, next one. I'm not looking. Just going to reach in because I stirred these up earlier. And the next winner is Jennifer P., bidder number 151.
Jennifer P., you have won number 5, His and Hers Spa Night. Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah.
From a diffuser and hairdryer brush to robes and a bottle of wine. This basket includes the essentials to have a great spa night at home.
I like
Congrats.
that. Y'all gonna have fun. All right, our next winner is Cy A, bidder number 239.
Oh, Cy, congrats. You have won number 2, The Great Outdoors. My husband would love this one. Featuring a hammock, a tent, portable cornhole boards, and camping supplies for your pup. The Great Outdoors is an incredible package for any outdoor and adventure lover. Congrats, Cy.
Way to go. Okay, here we go. I'm going to dig deep here. And the winner here, Allison A, 238.
Allison A, congrats. You have won number 9, Everything But the Kitchen Sink. Everything But the Kitchen Sink includes everything you need to make a 5-star meal at home. This includes a large pizza stone, a Lazy Susan, a 4-quart slow cooker, a 12-inch cast iron skillet set, and so much more. Congrats, get cooking.
I can tell you that those pizza stones, they make a difference. The pizza tastes totally different when you use those. You're going to love it.
I need one.
That's a great gift right there. Okay. Next up, next winner is Jenny K, number 281.
Jenny K, congrats. You have won package number 6, Family Fun. This package is overflowing with indoor and outdoor games and a handful of crafts. The Family Fun package is sure to please any family.
All
Congrats.
right. Congrats indeed. Here we go. Next up is, where we go? Jessica M, number 197.
Jessica M, congrats. You have package number 4, Cup of Joe. Cup of Joe is perfect for those of us that need some caffeine. You know all about that.
Coffee clinks, yes.
Fueling our days. This package not only includes a Keurig, but K-Cups and coffee mugs. But it also comes with a private brewing session and a 6-month coffee subscription with White Pine Coffee.
Oh, I do like
Have
White
you
Pine
had their coffee?
Yes.
So good.
Yes.
Yes.
Delish. I love that. Get some pumpkin spice going with them. You know it'll be great. All right, here we go. Amy C, number 150.
Amy, congrats. You have won package number 3. Let's go on an adventure. This drawing package is any bike rider's dream. Let's go on an adventure includes a Schwinn bicycle, a bike, a helmet, lock, smartphone mount, and so much more. Congrats.
I say, you know, it has been so hard to find a bicycle
like,
during
wow,
the
a
pandemic. They keep selling out, so that's quite
is a
gift
good
right
one.
there. That's a good one. All right, next up, our winner is Barb R, number 203.
Barb, you have won package number 8, Baker's Gonna Bake. Baking is a science, and this package has you covered, featuring molds, a waffle puff. Can I
That's
say
hard
that
to
correctly?
say. That's hard to say.
A pan, a mini cake pan, a kid's baking set and apron, and cake gift boxes. You will be baking like a pro in no time. Congratulations to all of our winners. A foundation representative will reach out to you to coordinate your pickup details. And now, once again, please welcome Brianna Romine.
Thank you so much, Jackie and Alicia. And thank you, Jackie, for sharing your personal story about your sweet mother and the important role of caregivers just like you. I want to take a moment to thank all of our wonderful donors who have generously donated items to both our drawing packages and our silent auction packages. I continue to be amazed by the overwhelming love and support our foundation receives from individuals and companies who graciously donate incredible items and who help make our Toasting Hope event such a big success. I hope all of you are having an amazing time tonight. Our goal for this evening was to create a fun and exciting experience, one that is both engaging and impactful, and provides an opportunity to demonstrate why the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan fights so hard for our community. For people like Jackie's mother, and for Lisa and Angie's daughters, and for Alicia's family members, for anyone whose lives are touched by epilepsy. We are fighting to make their lives a little bit easier and to provide the tools and resources that are needed to thrive. That is why your support tonight is so crucial. The impact that epilepsy has on those who live with it every single day, as well as those who care for people with epilepsy, is complex and varies from person to person. Over 3 million people in the United States have epilepsy, and that is why we are dedicated to fighting and advocating for our community. But there is no one better to talk about this impact than the community that we serve. So with that, I'd like to introduce you to some of our friends as they share their own personal stories and epilepsy journeys.
My first seizure was in late January of 2009. I was having a weird headache with a taste and smell, and by the 31st I had become nauseous and went to my parents' room, as a 9-year-old would. The next moment, I woke up in this alien space which would soon become all too familiar. I had my first tonic-clonic seizure, and we later found out that that weird headache was a focal seizure. On the spot, I was diagnosed with epilepsy, but the case was debated, either an inflammation or a brain tumor. Because of the latter, I had surgery at Boston Children's Hospital, where surgeons found no tumor, instead performing a biopsy. Hospitals around the country stated their theories, but to no avail. My neurologist was skeptical, for good reason, on these other theories. So instead, we went to Toronto Sick Kids in Canada. Finally, after 2 years, I was diagnosed with central nervous system vasculitis. Basically, for me, I call it a blood clot in the brain. I was put on steroids, gained a lot of weight, and gained more depression, all while in middle school. These lowest points took me to the pediatric psychiatry wing of the hospital, mainly as a freshman in high school, also making my grades lower. However, the Epilepsy Foundation, along with my team of pediatric specialists at C.S. Mott Children's Hospital, kept my family and me informed while I was treated. Later in high school, I went to CHOP, the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, for more examination regarding my vasculitis. I received the Dakota Pequeño Scholarship after being accepted into Michigan State. I graduated this past May. In the summer of 2020, I had an intracranial EEG that unfortunately became a hard no on the chance of epilepsy surgery. The past few months, I've also become a cyborg, or rather, had a deep brain stimulation implanted. I'm also grateful that the foundation has a place for young adults, including myself, to bond over that one thing we're all here to find cures for, epilepsy. So thank you.
On May 19, 2012, my daughter Shelby Lynn Ward had her first grand mal seizure at 19 years young in the middle of the night, and on January 4, 2018, she had her last at 25. We only heard the word epilepsy at one of the last checkups, and it was from a resident telling us anyone who had at least one seizure has epilepsy. For Shelby, her life with epilepsy was that of living with helicopter parents. We would make her text when she got to work, when she returned, when she went out with friends, and again when leaving. We worried about her every minute she left our sight, wondering if she was going to have a seizure. Fears would soon fade as she got a job at Waltonwood, and we watched her independence grow. She was working, meeting new people, getting her associate's degree, going out more with friends, and generally super happy. January 4th, 2018, in the afternoon, the unthinkable happened. I said goodbye to her at 8 a.m. as I left for work and she was taking her medicine. Shelby went back to bed and then didn't wake up. Her siblings went to get her out of bed around 1 and found her. By 3:15, she was pronounced dead. Our family dynamics changed in a blink of an eye. For 2 weeks, we waited for the autopsy and a phone call from the coroner confirming the drugs that were in Shelby's system were indeed her seizure meds. Seizure was the final notation on her death certificate. Our family learned more in the few months and years after Shelby passed about epilepsy than we had ever known before. There are things I wish all doctors and neurologists would sit down and explain to parents about epilepsy, and most importantly, the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan. Shelby never got to reap the benefits from the foundation. She would have embraced everything about it, especially knowing she was not the only one who had epilepsy. For this reason, I do the stroll every year in memory of Shelby. I also make a point to anyone I can about Shelby. Most people don't realize it, but they do know the 1 in 26 that have epilepsy. For sure, now you do, because you know about my girl Shelby.
My name is Karen Wong, and I'm the parent of an adult with intractable epilepsy. I first reached out to the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan shortly after my son was diagnosed at age 14. I attended a workshop with a nurse about school accommodations for students with epilepsy, and my son participated in a talent show for artists with epilepsy. Through the years, my family has attended support groups, online seizure first aid training, monthly learn and share calls, and annual conferences because they feature topics that are relevant to my son's treatment plan, such as ketogenic dietary therapy and psychiatric medications. The Epilepsy Foundation always has the most accurate, up-to-date medical information for us. My son loves to donate his artwork to the Foundation's fundraisers too, because he wants everyone to know that the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan has enriched his life in the most beautiful way.
Epilepsy is a disease that has affected my family through many generations. As a child, I started having seizures at a young age. My childhood memories include vague remembrances of seizures I had that often started with an aura, followed by intense confusion, and sometimes awakening in a hospital only to be quizzed on things like my name, my parents' names, and the name of the current president. My childhood experiences, in addition to piano lessons and ballet class, included lots of doctor's visits, EEGs, blood tests, and medications. We eventually got my seizures under control with medication, and at age 15, I had a normal EEG and was allowed to go off medication. I would be able to get my driver's license, and I couldn't be happier to put epilepsy in the back of my memory, hopefully forever. And then, when my youngest son Graham was 4, we were in Florida for spring break. My youngest son played in the sand with my father, while my oldest and I splashed in the waves. Graham seemed a little off that day, an occurrence we've been noticing lately. It was nothing I could put my finger on, he just wasn't quite with it. But later that evening, my dad pulled me aside and said he noticed an old, familiar, faraway stare in my son's eyes that day, and suggested I take him to the doctor, just in case. Sure enough, after a visit to our pediatrician, my son was referred to a neurologist, where he was diagnosed with epilepsy. His absence seizures were hard to distinguish from normal zoning out, until we noticed details like chewing on his cheek, not responding to his name, and later the intense headaches and tiredness that often followed. I suppose if there's ever a reason to be grateful that epilepsy runs in my family, this might be the silver lining. And we continue to be more fortunate than most in our journey. We found a medication early on that worked to control Graham's seizures. After being 3 years seizure-free, we're now trying him off of the medication, and we have a reason to hope he will grow out of his seizures just as I did. We're also lucky because we found the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan early in our journey, and instantly we found a community. From resources online to the education programs they provided and people to talk to when I had questions, I quickly knew we weren't alone. I was so impressed with the Epilepsy Foundation, not just in the high quality and array of services they offered, but the genuine caring and passion by their staff, that when they asked me to join the board, I jumped at the chance. In my 3 years serving on the board, I've seen a level of commitment from the staff, board members, and volunteers that is absolutely inspiring. From programs like seizure first aid training, the Here For You helpline, and free camp for children with epilepsy at Camp Discovery, to the events that bring the community together, like their educational conferences, the Stroll for Epilepsy, and tonight's event, Toasting Hope. The Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan is making a real difference for those whose lives are affected by epilepsy. So today, both as a parent of a child with epilepsy and as a board member of the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan, I ask you to please support this very important cause by making a donation right now. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, I just love that video. How impactful were those beautiful stories?
Oh, so heartfelt, really. So true,
that video.
so touching.
That's just a perfect echo of our community.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much to Olivia and Melissa and Karen and Judy for sharing your stories with us tonight and for showcasing why the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan is so passionate and dedicated to their mission. The silent auction has officially closed.
Uh-oh. I want to
man.
know who got those Michigan State
I
tickets.
know.
Because I want those Michigan State tickets. And I know I didn't get them, so
I know.
I'm a little sad about that.
Well, Alicia will be announcing those winners very soon, but before
Perfect.
she does, we want to take a quick moment and ask you to consider donating to this very important cause. We know it's been a tough couple of years. I mean,
so difficult, yeah.
To say the least, for so many people. But if you're able to give, we ask that you choose to give to the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan, no matter where you're watching. I mean, if you're watching from somewhere else in the country, welcome and thank you for watching.
Yes,
and
we love you here in Michigan.
Yes, yes. And if you have family or if you just want to support the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan, your donation can and will change lives. Whatever level of support you're able to offer, it will make a difference.
Absolutely.
You can make your donation right here through our auction site. You can text the words Toasting Hope to 56651, so easy.
So easy.
Or you can scan the QR code right here on the bottom of the screen with your smartphone. Just take a picture of it on the screen below. So Lisa, do you want to get this started?
I would love to. So let's begin at $100. When you make a gift of up to $100, you are working to build and strengthen the epilepsy community. The foundation facilitates and organizes a series of call and connect networks. These are team-led, phone-based support networks that are developed to create an environment that is inclusive, accepted, and most importantly, heard, because it's so hard sometimes.
Yep, the stigmas
People don't understand.
No, absolutely.
We have known for a while that when you bring the epilepsy community together, magic happens. Conversations start, stories are shared, and the feelings of isolation melt away. These weekly discussion groups are offered for adults living with epilepsy, parents of people with epilepsy, older adults with epilepsy, parents of people with epilepsy, and young adults with epilepsy. Your gift of $100 will allow the foundation to offer this free service. It's free.
It's amazing.
It is amazing. And it promotes positive and constructive discussion, sharing of resources and strategies, creative problem solving, simple goal setting, and general encouragement, which is really needed in the epilepsy community.
It sure is.
We're asking whoever is able to help to give a gift of $100 and join us in connecting a community that is supported and empowered.
Absolutely. And thank you so much for highlighting that super important program for just $100. Next, I want you to imagine being a student with epilepsy or being the parent of a student with epilepsy. We know this quite well ourselves.
Absolutely, yes.
We know firsthand how scary and confusing it can be to be a parent and sending your kids off to school, first of all, right? But then children with medical conditions and how to navigate the school and make them aware of an epilepsy diagnosis and how to ensure that their children will know and what the people at the school will know what to do when my child has a seizure.
Yeah, Tegan's had 2 at school, so it was so important to have this in place.
It sure was. For your donation of just $250, the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan can help to provide a safe learning environment for that student with epilepsy and trains the entire staff at the school.
It's phenomenal. It's an amazing experience for the school, the staff,
right.
Even the children that are there.
Yep, and those teachers remember it for a long time. Year-round, the foundation goes into schools to educate the staff and students, providing them an overview of seizures and epilepsy, seizure first aid, seizure action plans, rescue therapies, and seizure emergencies. They work with and provide this training to the school administrators, teachers, bus drivers, really anybody.
Even bus drivers, that's great. That really is,
Paraprofessionals
right?
at the school, yep. Anybody that your kids might come in contact with, especially, in places like on the playground or, anywhere that, the kids might be, those adults are trained. Knowing that the right action steps are in place, they can help save someone's life. And we are thrilled that together with our Michigan legislature, House Bill 4970 was introduced this year.
It's phenomenal.
So excited. Absolutely. This bill is affectionately referred to as the Seizure Safe Schools Act, and I could not be more thrilled to announce this.
It's so exciting.
The legislation would ensure that all school personnel are trained in seizure recognition and seizure first aid, therefore creating an environment for students to learn in a setting that is safe and supportive. When our students are safe, our community becomes stronger. Just join us in keeping our students with epilepsy safe, and please consider donating $250 or more to the link on the screen below.
That is such an important point. Thank you, Angie. As a parent, this also hits home for me as well. That's why your support tonight is so vital, as it truly can help save a life. We realize that this next one is a big amount, but we would like to showcase the significant impact that a gift of $500 can make. The Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan recognizes how important it is for children with epilepsy to know that they are not alone, and for them, they can accomplish anything they set their hearts and minds to. Oftentimes, children with epilepsy have complex medical and emotional needs that a traditional summer camp is just not equipped to address. That is why they have partnered with North Star Reach to offer Camp Discovery. I'm sure many of you have had fond memories of attending summer camp when you were a kid, right?
Absolutely.
Yep. Camp gives kids with epilepsy the chance to just be kids. And thanks to Camp Discovery, they can enjoy camp and all of its classic summertime activities in a safe, stigma-free, we were talking about that with stigmas, environment. Whether it's swimming, boating, archery, which is Tegan's favorite, fishing, singing, which I think is Madison's. What would Ashland's favorite be?
Maybe the singing.
It might be the
probably,
singing,
but Maddie
too?
might like the basketball. So
This is true. This is true.
Truly, Camp Discovery is incredible.
It is so phenomenal. And of course, telling scary stories around the campfire. I don't know if Tegan likes that one, so that's why it was hard for me to say. This experience helps kids build confidence, make new friends, and have fun, all while also giving their parents a much-needed break, which is sometimes, you know,
important.
it's a blessing sometimes, Yes, going back to caregivers, right, exactly.
sure.
Thank you, Jackie. And their parents can rest easy knowing that there is a 24-hour on-site medical care team that is dedicated to keeping their child safe. I can personally vouch for how amazing Camp Discovery is, as my daughter has attended this camp and loved it and keeps on asking when she can go back.
Yeah, and we actually attended the North Star Reach Camp at Home for the last 2 years, which was also so incredible.
It was.
And supported by the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan, so that was awesome.
Yes, everything that they do is just phenomenal, and they really care about the kids and their safety. And did I mention, there is no cost to the families for this camp. A medical specialty camp of this kind is so expensive to put on, and it costs thousands and thousands of dollars to make it happen. That is why we are asking you to consider making a $500 donation to keep this program available and free to our camper families. We say thank you for that very much.
Thank you so much. Camp is such an incredible experience. I can't wait for my kids to go back in person for that. I could not agree more, Lisa. Thank you so much for all your donations coming in. We are seeing them on the screen
I know, it's
right
amazing.
now.
Thank you. Keep them coming.
Yes,
Keep them coming.
cheers.
Don't stop.
Thank you
Don't
so
stop.
much. We are so grateful for your generosity this evening. And
all right, we're going to go ahead.
Yes. Thank you so much for your donations. And thank you, Angie and Lisa, for inspiring such generosity. Now, before we reveal our silent auction winners, I'd like to take a moment to present a very special award to our longtime supporter, advocate, leader, and friend, Angie May. Yes. Now, you may not know this, but this is Angie's final year as event co-chair for the Toasting Hope Tasting event. But don't worry, I have no doubt you're going to see her next year and in years to come, as she will soon be assuming the role as chairperson for the Foundation's Board of Directors. Angie has served as event chair since 2015, and throughout her tenure, she has played a key role in elevating this event to what it is today. She has assembled a dynamic committee. She regularly inspires us by her strength and commitment in everything she does.
Oh, thank you. Over. Since 2015, Angie has been instrumental in the Toasting Hope success, see, she's going to make me cry, of raising close to $800,000. Angie and I have been honored to serve alongside you as event co-chair, and I'm so grateful that you introduced me to the foundation.
Thank you, Lisa.
From one epilepsy mom to another, thank you.
Now, Angie, on behalf of the entire Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan and the entire epilepsy community, which you know we are honored to serve, I am pleased to present you with the Toasting Hope Legacy Award. And here now is a special message from our current board chair, Stephen Kewen.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Stephen Kewen, and I am the current chairperson for the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan's Board of Directors. On behalf of the board, I want to thank all of you for tuning in and supporting such an important mission. I myself have epilepsy, and understand firsthand how vital our mission is to someone's epilepsy journey. I am also here tonight to thank someone very special, tonight's event co-chair, Angie May. As you heard, this is Angie's final year as event chair. This is in part because next month she will take my place and become chairperson for our entire board of directors, and we are looking forward to having her lead in this role. Angie, it is an honor to know you and to watch you in action. You have grown this event to what it has become today, full of fun and excitement, yet laser focused on raising vital funds to help improve the lives of those affected by epilepsy. Thank you for your infectious energy and relentless passion. It is people like you that make our organization so special. You are a leader among leaders, and we are truly grateful, and I'm happy to pass the baton on to you. I look forward to many more years under your leadership. Thank you, Angie.
And now, the moment we have been waiting for. It is time to announce the winners of our silent auction. It's hard to follow such wonderful messages, and obviously Angie's great award, which was a surprise. I know. I feel like we need more applause for that. She deserves all the accolades, and just love working with her. A true gem, absolutely. So congratulations again to Angie. But let's get to the silent auction winners. Okay, Jackie's with me again. We're going to trade off and go back and forth. We're going to start with auction number 119. This is a Grand Rapids experience, and that goes to Michael E. I know you. Michael E., number 144. Congratulations.
All right, auction lot number 120, a 65-inch Vizio Smart TV and soundbar goes to Lisa E.
Woo!
Congratulations, that's a good one.
Congratulations, Lisa. Next up, auction item number 121, Wine Lover's Dream, goes to Andrew Z, number 294. Congratulations, Andrew. It's going to be a good one.
Lot number 122, Let's Get Comical, goes to Stephen K. Congrats, Stephen.
Nice. Next up, number 123, Straighten Up. And this is going to Lisa E., number 276. Congratulations, Lisa.
Number 124, Cityscapes Painting, goes to Lisa E.
All right, Lisa. Way to go.
Lisa.
Next up, 125, Petapalooza Dog Package. I love the names of these. They got really creative. Isn't it? Very nice. Winning bidder, Lisa E. again,
Lisa.
number 276.
Oh,
she's on fire.
I'm nervous to read this next one.
Who can it be now?
Lot number 126, Par for the Course Golf Package, goes to Carol K.
All right, Carol. Yeah. Number 127, Man Cave Package, goes to Amanda I. Her man's going to love it. She's number 278. Congratulations, Amanda.
Number 128, we hope you win a lotto. Carol K.
All right. Congratulations, Carol. Next up, 131, You're a Wizard, Harry, goes to Heather B. Congratulations, Heather.
And number 129, Photography by Malcolm Wang.
And he was featured in the video,
He was featured in the video. Okay, I was like, hey, what's this little writing here?
It was really.
We saw photos of him and his family.
Yeah,
our mission
which was
video.
really nice. Yeah.
It goes to Sherry C.
Congratulations. That's awesome. Next up is Gourmet Cooking Club, number 133, Debbie H. Congratulations, Debbie.
Congrats. Number 130, Toasting Hope at Home, goes to, take a guess.
Oh, is it Lisa E?
Lisa E.
Thank you. Congratulations. Such a great supporter. Number 135, entitled Pretty Professional, Lisa E.
Lisa E.
Number 276.
All right, number 132, Birthday Surprise, goes to Lisa E.
Yeah,
Lisa.
We do appreciate you and everyone, obviously, but thank you. 137 goes, it's called Home Run. That goes to Lisa E., number 276.
So much.
She was on it.
She is on the roll.
She's on it.
Let's see if she can keep it going. Number 134, surround sound. This was a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Goes to Sherry W. Congrats,
Oh,
Sherry.
yay.
That was a good one.
Thank you, Sherry. Next up for It's a Date goes to Debbie H. Congratulations, Debbie.
Number 136, the committee wine and liquor lot.
Yeah.
This goes to Andrew Z.
Nice.
Congrats, Andrew.
Gonna enjoy that. Girls' Night In. You know somebody's gonna love this. Number 141 goes to Lisa E.
Lisa. Number 138, At Home Salon, goes to Lisa E.
You're gonna be looking good, having fun, all of it. All of it. 143, Feeling Good Inside and Out. Debbie H. Number 297. Congrats, Debbie.
Number 140, Girls Night Out.
Okay.
This was a good one. All right, Lisa. Lisa E., you're going to look good on your Girls Night Out,
So
Lisa.
Girls Night In, Girls Night Out. She's doing it all. She's doing it all. I love it. I love it. 145, Fun and Games. Sharon L. wins Fun and Games. Congratulations,
Congrats.
Sharon.
Number 142, this was the big one. Okay.
Oh.
Game day at Spartan Stadium. Oh, we had a lot of bids on this one. You ready?
Yeah.
It wasn't Lisa.
It wasn't Lisa. I'm shocked.
It was Melissa C.
Congratulations,
Melissa.
Way to go. Go great. All right. Red carpet ready. Lisa E. 276. Red carpet ready.
Number 144, All That Glitters, goes to Debbie H.
Nice. Congratulations. Number 149, Turn Back Time. Laura M. wins Turn Back Time. Congratulations, Laura.
Number 146, A Taste of South Africa. I know there are a couple bids on this one. Goes to Amy R.
Amy. Yeah. There you go, Amy. And
we
a
have
couple more.
Wait, here you go.
Okay, well, split them out. Okay. Next up is Lighten Up, and it goes to Nikki M. Congratulations, Nikki.
And the last one, number 150, Glow Up, goes to Laura M.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Fantastic. I thank you to all of our auction winners. Not just Lisa E. We thank you too. But thanks to every single one of you. And a representative from the foundation will be following up with you to coordinate your pickup details. And I do want to remind you that if you haven't yet, it is not too late. It's never too late to make a donation to the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan. And now, what better way to celebrate and honor the true spirit of the Toasting Hope Tasting event than with a closing Toast to Hope from our wonderful event chairs and foundation president.
In the spirit of our Toasting Hope tasting event, we will now offer a toast to hope.
Albert Einstein once said, "Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow." The important thing is to stop questioning. We toast to the epilepsy community that we are changing lives, improving lives, because envisioning a better future motivates us all to take the steps to make hope happen.
A toast to our incredible committee members, our very generous donors, and our incredible, incredible sponsors. This event would not have been possible for so many years, for 13 years, without your support. Your contributions have made an impact on the epilepsy community throughout Michigan, and for that, we are so deeply thankful.
And a toast to all of you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight and for believing in our mission. Please know that the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan is here for you. And to send you off, UCB, our platinum sponsor, and our committee members have prepared a final message for you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Good evening. My name is Jason Moyer. On behalf of UCB and our Michigan team, I'd like to say that we are proud to continue our long partnership with the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan and to join you all in supporting the Michigan epilepsy community. Here's to another year of toasting hope.